guys, thanks for joining me here. My name's Amanda and this is Moonlight Messenger. Today's reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So let's jump right on in for you guys. Aries, so your first card out is the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is about doing the work and manifesting actual hard evidence of your work. So it's seeing the fruits of your labor. Establishing confidence and driving towards what renews you in your work. And it's like getting a paycheck, essentially. It's like a renewal here, able to continue on. Now, something's blocking this energy though. You might be feeling tired of working this hard. You might be feeling exhausted in manifesting, and that, yes, so there's a confidence issue here blocking the manifestation. And so as you're trying to gain more experience here, this energy is being blocked with this confidence issue. So you're probably working on a lot of confidence right now and trying to move forward with this building phase. What else can we get? Oh, above you, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So you're looking soon at maintenance and being intuitive and trying to implement a lot of this patience. The Queen is very nourishing, and with this pentacle in her hand, it's really about making the right moves to nourish and manifest slowly but surely. And that Queen is very intuitive. She follows her intuition, she guides with her intuition, and she loves with her intuition. So allowing that energy to come in means patience. It means giving motherly love. At the base of the reading, you have the Ace of Cups. So there's a new beginning coming in here. It's something that you're really interested in, you have this love towards the idea. That's all I keep on feeling. In the past, you have Temperance. So you've been waiting. There is some kind of awareness that you've come through and you've been able to process and digest this in the past already. You might have even had some kind of inspiration by this in the past, and it's something that will be coming back up to the surface here very soon. In the future, you have the Page of Wands, so there will be a new beginning, something that you're learning, something that the Page is an educated student, okay? So it's a study. This wand that the study is carrying is more of a spiritual study. So it's that spiritual side, it's that joy, it's infused with fulfillment, but it's mostly a spiritual desire. It's a spiritual growth, and we find that in the element fire. So that fire side of us is what drives us, what's making us passionate towards life. Okay, so in the current moment, you have the King of Swords. You might be thinking a lot and trying to lead by wisdom and truth and honesty and just having a good head on your shoulders with true judgment. That can't be bad. I mean, it's definitely taking all of the data and implementing it to where it needs to be. In the moment to act, you have the Tower. So something big is ending here. There is a ground shifting feeling happening before you, and it will trigger the motion for you to get out and just find a new place to exist. And that's okay too. There's always going to be these changes that come into our lives, and these will occur in the moments that we need to shift and change the most. So sometimes having a Tower moment is totally natural, and it's the only way to move forward with our own personal growth. Yes, in your hopes and fears, you have the Ten of Wands. So you're carrying too much. This burden is overwhelming, and it's important to see that it might be scary for you to look at a life that it would be so different after this Tower moment here. But I mean, there's all of this burden that's in your arms here. Just imagine when that burden is let go, how much energy you'll have available to you. it's hard to believe that you'll have energy reserved after this is all through, because what you're used to now is totally exhausting. Somebody's here. It feels like somebody's here draining you. You might be allowing somebody to just matter more than yourself in this moment. And I feel like we just need one more card to get a better reading on this. But there's a lot of burden in your arms alone. Okay, so you've got the 9 as your prediction, the 9 of Swords. So we're looking at this energy that feels so strangulated. It just can't sleep, can't rest, can't get a moment of rest in the mind. And it's not just the mind either. Feeling bared down, like you're emotionally drained, spiritually drained, more like it. It's not so much of emotionally drained, because I feel like you're protecting yourself as best as you can throughout it all. But it's only a matter of time before this ends completely, and you're going to have to let this go for it to be a gracious and happy transition. Does that make sense? So you're struggling to maintain hard work and perseverance and controlling your own confidence here. So leading into this with that leadership quality, it's really going to help you to just register in your mind. You know what you know, you feel what you feel, you have what you have, you're going where you want to go. It doesn't necessarily matter what other people want for you anymore. It's an old belief system. It's actually like a very primitive belief system to need people to agree with how you're going to live your life. And I feel like we're in that phase of time right now that people on Earth are starting to evolve just as the collective consciousness shifts to living our true purpose, to living up to our true selves, because we only, as far as we know, get this one life. And there's no sense arguing anything other than living your truth and living your actual desires out. You might have to distance yourself from toxic people that are trying to take away your shine. Whoever is trying to convince you that you need to work hard to succeed and really like blood, sweat, and tears to make it happen, which is not, it's only a half truth. You have to really feel it to go for something. You really want to know that this is worthwhile. And I think that that's what you're going for here, is trying to maintain this confidence while you basically are trying to find yourself. There's just too many people around in the wake of finding yourself. It's really important to start segregating how people believe you'll be happy and how you believe you'll be happy, because that ultimately is what's coming to you, is letting go of all of these thoughts and feelings that are basically just wearing you down to the ground. You have an awareness of what you want. You have an idea from the past of who you want to be and who you've always wanted to be, and it's just a matter of doing the work and learning where those steps are so that you can get to that point of letting go and actually grasping there what's in your mind that's been essentially mentally haunting you, and you can't forget it because you just can't live without it anymore. And that's how it feels right now, trying to find your truth, trying to find your actual destiny, your purpose, a purposeful life. Don't let naysayers convince you that you are limited in your expectations in life. You're only able to conceive what you want to believe. So imagine your creativity expanding and your imagination even expanding. That's how we really manifest in this life. We don't look to small-minded people to manifest and to dream with us, because they're just going to crush your dreams. I hate to tell you that, but it's true. They're just going to crush your dreams if they are small-minded people. There's no room for small-minded people in a faith-driven lifestyle. If you're seeking out a faith-driven lifestyle to manifest or practice the law of attraction, or even create your own riches in this world, your own wealth, your own manifestations are going to have to come from your own mind, from your own mental power, from your own willpower. Don't seek out other people who might actually think smaller than you. You aren't probably giving yourself quite enough credit for how big of a thinker you can be. Don't have to seek it out from other people. Especially the people that are going to subconsciously sabotage you. Keep that in mind, because even our family can subconsciously sabotage us. They have sometimes no idea that they're doing it. I'm just pointing that out here. This new and patient way of going about your manifestations and gathering your own confidence to attain these goals, this slow and steady, patience-driven force is going to start, I guess it's going to instigate a new way of loving yourself. Not only yourself, but your whole entire life. It's about creating a new beginning here and letting all of those old feelings and those old burdens of this old story in your spirit life, letting them go. And that's the Tower moment. It feels like that's what your Tower moment here is. And it's one step at a time, knowing that this bridge is burning, that this building's going to collapse. You can feel it when the heat rises, when the tension rises. Get out when those things are happening. Just get out and go take care of yourself, and don't be vicious towards people by cutting ties. Just do it for the love of yourself, not for the sake of spiting somebody, but for the love of yourself. Okay, Aries? So Mercury retrograde is an excellent time to learn about hidden secrets that are happening between relationships and communications, and the way that we develop into those. If you've enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already. If you're interested in booking private readings with me, my website's down below in the description box. Catch you guys next time. Bye!